Hi Fernando, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my testimony, as your prayers have really been a blessing to me and God has really done a miracle. He restored my marriage. Me and my wife were separated. I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of detail, but basically we went through a separation, and I was just in this place of despair and brokenness and just so much hurt. I've prayed my entire life for a wife. She's my one and only wife. I've only been married once, and she left. We was going through a lot. The enemy was tormenting me with fear in my mind. This was all leading up to her leaving and our separation. I was tormented with fear, so much so that I was calling the ambulance almost every day because I thought I was gonna die. The enemy had me deceived into thinking that I was gonna die. I just pretty much just stayed in my room, and he isolated me. The enemy isolated me from my family and ultimately from my wife. So she left. She left. She was pregnant at the time too, and that hurt bad. That hurt me badly. When your pregnant wife leaves, that hurts. That's a personal level. But when God got me alone in this place of brokenness, hurt, and pain, on my knees, He knew I would hear Him. He knew what it would take for me to open up and see how I've been living my life. I was a Christian, and I believe in God. Like I said, I prayed for my wife. I was a Christian. Just a side note, I was a Christian before this happened, before this incident. But I was just led astray. I wasn't living the right life. So it's almost like God got her out of the picture temporarily to work on me. It's like He put her on pause to work on me, and there was a beautiful, beautiful revival happening in me. I would reach out to prayers. I would reach out for prayers. I was going to church asking for prayers. Online, Fernando asking for prayers. I would pray your prayer every single day. And I had this journal that I had. It was a standards devotion. It was a standards affirmation. I said it every single day. I stood on the words of God that said He hates divorce. My wife was contemplating divorcing me, man. That hurt. It hurt so badly. And I couldn't even stand the fact of thinking about divorce. Going through this experiences has helped me understand the importance of a godly marriage. But yeah, I stood on your prayers, and I remember praying one day, God, if you restore my marriage, I promise, I made that promise, right? That I'll tell everybody what you did for me. And so, Fernando, I thank you that you give me this opportunity to make this short little video and tell others. I hope this video does encourage men and women, anybody that is standing for their marriage. Don't give up. There's hope. There's always hope. God said in His word that He hates divorce. So that's something big. The God of love saying He hates something. He said He hates divorce. Divorce is not His will. A godly marriage is His will. In fact, what did the devil do in the Garden of Eden? He wasn't just trying to split up Adam and Eve and deceive them. He was after something much bigger, the kingdom of God. That's why God hates divorce. Because if you got a husband and a wife that love God, that honor God, that serve God, they're going to create children that love God. Then they're going to grow up and get married, and they're going to have children that love God, and you're building the kingdom of God. There's a lot more details to my story, and I would love to share every little detail, but Fernando only allowed me 10 minutes, and that's okay. The Spirit of God it has no limits. Just know that there's hope. Know that if you're standing for your marriage, God honors it, and He will heal your marriage. He hates divorce. He doesn't want a divorce. If you're the one that is standing, keep standing. If you're the one that left, just pause for a minute. Don't run to the courthouse. Don't run to file a divorce. Just say, all right, God, you see my situation. You know what's going on. You know why I'm even thinking about doing this. Pray for the other one. Pray for your spouse. I believe my wife was praying for me. My heart was changed. My eyes were like open, and I realized what I was doing wrong and where I went wrong. We were separated for a good while, and it did its work in me. Don't give up. There's hope. So again, thank you, Fernando, for allowing me this opportunity. I pray that this blesses somebody, and just know that marriage is God's idea. So God bless. We love you.